Ferdinando I de' Medici was born into the powerful Medici family. He began his career in the church and became a cardinal at a young age. However, after his brother Francesco's death, he renounced his ecclesiastical path to rule Tuscany as Grand Duke, ushering in a new political and economic chapter for the region. As Grand Duke, Ferdinando reformed administration, promoted trade, and established the port of Livorno as a free zone and refuge for exiles. He welcomed Jews, Protestants, and Muslims to Tuscany, promising freedom of worship, a rare act for his time. His peaceful, open policies enhanced Medici prestige across Europe. "Let merchants build bridges where armies raise walls," he said. Ferdinando became a model of a humanist ruler and wise administrator. Elisaveta Alexievna was born as Louise Marie Auguste of Baden into a German princely family. At the age of 14, she was brought to Russia to marry the future Emperor Alexander I. She converted to Orthodoxy and was given her new name, stepping into the glittering but treacherous world of the Russian imperial court. Empress Elisaveta Alexievna led a secluded and sorrowful life at court. Her marriage to Alexander I was marked by distance, infidelities, and the death of their daughters. She found solace in letters, philosophy, and rare sincere attachments. After her husband's death, she accompanied his body to Taganrog and died shortly after. "I realized too late that happiness wears no crown," she confessed shortly before her death. Her life remains a symbol of sacrifice for the dynasty. Henry II of France was born into the powerful Valois dynasty as the second son of King Francis I. He was educated in a royal court marked by warfare and Renaissance refinement. After the death of his elder brother, he became heir to the throne and later married Catherine de' Medici, a union of politics more than affection. King Henry II became known as a resolute monarch who strengthened royal authority and continued the Italian wars. Under his rule, persecution of the Huguenots intensified, as did the influence of his mistress Diane de Poitiers. His passion for tournaments ended in tragedy when he was fatally wounded in a joust. "Neither star nor helm can shield from fate," they said at court after his death. His fall foreshadowed the coming crisis that would engulf France. Isabella Brandt was born into a respected humanist family in Antwerp, daughter of city secretary Jan Brandt. Raised in a cultured environment, she was fluent in several languages and known for her grace and intellect. Her marriage to painter Peter Paul Rubens brought her into the heart of Flemish artistic life. Isabella inspired Rubens as a wife, muse, and companion. He painted her in blooming gardens, among books, with tenderness and respect. Brandt was not just a partner. She was part of his world, his art, his soul. "I see not only light, but intelligence in her eyes," he said. Isabella died young, leaving the artist in deep sorrow. His letters preserved the love that time could not erase. Charles VI was born into the powerful Habsburg dynasty as the second son of Emperor Leopold I. His early life was shaped by court politics and preparation for a role in European diplomacy. Though initially not heir, fate made him emperor after his brother Joseph's death. Charles VI is remembered for the pragmatic sanction, securing the succession of his daughter Maria Theresa. He aimed to restore imperial greatness, but was burdened by wars and economic strain. A lover of theater and elaborate ceremonies, he struggled with melancholy. "My authority is legitimate as long as it passes by my will," he declared. His death triggered the War of Austrian Succession and reshaped the European power structure. Sophia Brahe was born into Danish nobility and grew up alongside her famous brother, astronomer Tycho Brahe. From a young age, she showed deep interest in science, astrology, and horticulture, rare pursuits for a woman of her time. Sophia assisted her brother with astronomical calculations and later conducted her own observations. She studied alchemy, wrote genealogical chronicles, and had deep knowledge of medicinal herbs. Despite societal pressure, she remained committed to science and independent thought. Known as the Learned Lady of Elsinore Castle, she once wrote, "We women can weigh the stars, if we are not held as shadows." Until the end of her life, she defended the right of women to think and live freely. Antoine de Bourban was born into the powerful Bourbon-Vendôme branch of the French royal family. He was raised amid the intrigues of the Valois court and inherited claims that would later place his son on the throne of France. Antoine became King of Navarre through his wife, Jeanne d'Albret, though his real role was more political than sovereign. He maneuvered between Catholics and Protestants, seeking influence but earning little trust from either side. It was said of him, too many titles, too little resolve. He dreamed of glory, but often found himself in awkward positions. He died from wounds during the siege of Rouen, leaving his son Henry to pursue a far greater destiny. Christina of Bourbon was born into the powerful House of Bourbon, the daughter of King Henry IV of France and Marie de' Medici. She was married to Victor Amadeus, Duke of Savoy, and moved to Turin, where she became Duchess Consort. After her husband's death, Christina became regent for her young son and engaged in a fierce conflict with Savoyard relatives backed by Spain. Her opponents were called Princes of the Blood, but she proved that blood alone doesn't rule. Clever, determined, and charismatic, she strengthened France's position in Piedmont and ruled as a sovereign widow. "I wear no crown, yet I govern as if it were mine," she said. Her court in Turin became a center for artists, philosophers, and statesmen.